And we're now right here on the third floor. And I have to say the third floor is just as beautiful as the second floor that we've seen. Now, on the third floor, they also have 3 more hill tribes.
Right,
Okay, what are they?
They are Karen and Muser and Hmong. What you see in the back would be a very difficult art of weaving because it's the weaving from hemp. Hemp is a kind of plant that is associated with marijuana, but it's not narcotic.
Right.
So they have to take the plant of the hemp and crush it until it becomes flaky, and then they come in like a bundle, and then you have to straighten them up and join them together to make a straight
That's
thread.
a lot of work.
Yes, that's one thread, and then once you spin it before you can weave it, and once you weave it into a cloth. The cloth is quite narrow because the width of the clothing is according to the waist of the weaver. So once you get the cloth, you wax draw on it to make the design. Wax drawing is you get the bee wax melted, and then draw the while it's still melted. You draw the pattern on the hemp. And then you dye it in indigo to make it bluish color. And then you you boil the whole thing to lift the wax up, and then you get.
So the color would be from the spaces.
Yes, from the indigo. And the wax you can reuse it again. Because it's from the bee, wax is
so
not
organic.
spoiled. Yes, so
natural.
Organic. Yes, right.
Okay.
And the Hmong has even sub-tribes, the black monk and the white monk. The black monk will wear pleated skirt, and the white monk will the white monk will wear the women will wear trousers with the beige skirt on top. So they all have different outfits and fascinating way of making them, which is all original.
So downstairs you can see, like obviously on the second floor when we see they're using almost like a needle and thread, just creating patterns, but no painting beforehand.
No, it's all different because they have different ancestors and different concepts. And the surroundings also.
And of course, when we talk about different tribes and such, it's not just the clothing that has been exhibited, that I see in the exhibition here. There are different type of almost put together, assembled together into some kind of a work of art as well.
Yes, because they will express their feeling or their memory of the royal visit into their embroidery, telling the stories of the visit of either the king and the queen or both of them to their village. So it's a telling story.
So it's almost like a big documentary in the exhibition itself.
Right, but they don't write in Thai, so they express the memory with pictures by embroidering on it.
Right. So this is like downstairs. You can see them in action, doing all this painting or writing patterns or creating the work of hemp. Okay. Now, is there any more interesting part of this particular floor that we can actually take a look at and visit and such?
Oh yes, definitely. So we can visit other tribes, and you can see on the wall, you can see all the patterns that they had been doing, different patterns.
And I can see this is something different. Yes. Obviously, if we're really close.
Yes, you cannot tell.
You cannot tell.
But when you look from far, you can tell, you can notice the glasses, right?
So what exactly is it?
If we're going to see? It's a face of the king and the queen from far.
From far away. So if you take a step back, you can definitely see it.
Not one step, but a lot of steps back from far.
So, and this one made from the little pom-poms.
Yes.
That is from the Hill tribe as well.
Yes, right. The Hill tribes that you have seen down there. So the Lisu.
So this is obviously an exhibition of arts from the Hill tribes. The name of the exhibition.
Yes, all Hill tribes.
So we're just going to go for the fourth floor because I think there are a lot more for us to look at.
Yes,
so
yes. So let's take a look.
And we're right now on the 4th floor, and of course behind us is what I heard is actually the Queen's table?
Yes.
Like working table. This
Yes.
is for working station.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That will take along everywhere that you visit the people all around the country, to the remote areas, to the poorest of the poor. In order, she will sit down on the floor, on that table. You can see the cushion there.
Right.
And she will sit down there and interview the poorest of the poor in that region, in that particular village. She will personally interview them herself. You'll see the book that she used is like a notebook that she will write down all the information that she had received from the villagers or the hill tribe. She will record it, and then she will put down what she had asked them to do.
Okay, like a homework.
Yes, homework. Because you can see that what is lying around that would be the homework that they had done and presented to her, and she will pay them for the work that they had done, and all this will be collected and sell at various outlets that we have. We have shops in many shops in Bangkok itself, and every year we hold it's like at Amphorn Garden to sell all these products. It's quite popular, the Hill Tribe's products that we could use to decorate our daily life use in our dressing.
I can see your jacket. It's actually probably part of it too.
Right.
Okay.
And you can see on the table there are samples of the support products that the workshop in Bangkok at Chilada Palace, that we have 23 altogether.
Wow.
23 divisions of the workshop that teach handicrafts. And you notice that we have silverware that is the work. The teachers of the silverware department now are Hill tribes.
So the first generation
of students 40 years ago, when they become students at the workshop, the Hill tribe, the men, she noticed that the men are good in the art of making jewelry also, using the like a necklace and bangles that comes from twisting the silver from the like at that time it's a Burmese coin or the Indian rupees, they are silver, so they make simple ornament from that. So Her Majesty said that once you planted the trees according to what His Majesty the King had given you, you can ask your wife who embroidered at home to look after it. Why don't you come with me to Bangkok to the palace, and I will show you the old pieces from the palace for you to see and try to do it in real silver and proceed to gold in the future if you can manage it.
So create more jobs.
Yes. So once they stop growing the poppies for opium, not only that they have income from the vegetables and the fruits and the flowers they grow, they can earn the living from being a teacher. But when they come, they are not teachers, they are students, they are trainees that learn from the elderly in the court of how to make things out of genuine silver and then proceed to gold. They have no knowledge of the anatomy of the animal, only some simple animals that they see, they raise at home. So she asked them, we take them to the zoo every day for half a day.
Wow.
Because when they visit Chiang Mai at Phuping Palace, it's on the hill, but we take them down every day to the foot of the hill where the Chiang Mai Zoo is, and then they can draw the anatomy of the animals in Chiang Mai Zoo and come up and make it into a clay modeling. And once they get the autonomy, the anatomy right, that they can make a model into the real thing in silver. Then they proceed from the silver ornaments. Oh, by the way, when the first attempt to make silver came from His Majesty's idea, design to make a necklace out of real silver and combine with the popular gem of that day 40 years ago, what we call quartz, is quite popular. So His Majesty the King designed a necklace. Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri designed some other necklace, and Princess Chulaporn designed for them. So after they don't need to do any more jewelry, then they proceed to animals and something else. If you visit the exhibition at the Ananta Samakom Throne Hall, you can see the beautiful peacocks made out of gold, the real gold. That these are the
or
work
even
of
here, like I've seen on this floor, as soon as you walked in, there are different hue tribes with.
The monk is the expert in making the silver work. So the silver work that are shown here in form of animals or even teacups or teapots, they are the work of the monk that had learned the craft from the support
would
foundation.
Would that be available on the 5th floor as well? Because the 4th floor you can see like different traditional clothing and stuff like
the 5th floor you can go shopping there, but not the silver work.
Not the silver work?
No.
Okay.
Because most of them...
what would be on the 5th floor?
The 5th floor would be some shopping of the Hill Tribe products, and then there will be Hill Tribe outfit for you to try to wear.
And
we have different tribes. Yes, take pictures for souvenir. We have like one tribe for 1 week.
Okay.
So for the second week, we have another tribe. So if you want to wear all the 6 tribes, you have to come 6 times every week.
Well, how long would this exhibition last?
It started yesterday on the 1st of August. It will run until the 11th of October.
Okay.
From 10 to 6 in the evening. But it closes every Wednesday.
So don't come on Wednesday.
Right.
You're not going to get to wear anything.
Right. The admission fee is 50 baht.
Okay.
And if you are an elderly or a monk or students are free if you wear your uniforms.
So this is the place to visit.
Oh yes, and you can express your feeling after you have seen everything on a postcard that will provide you and will give you like an oil painting. You can paint your feeling on a postcard and enter it into a contest. And then there will be and there will be a souvenir for those entrants too.
Oh, okay. So you get a reward afterward if your painting is right.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. This is like the greatest opportunity ever for us to get to see this. So thank you so much for your time, Ka.
Oh, you're very welcome.
From the Hands of the Hills to the Hands of the Queen exhibition features the work of arts of various Thai mountain tribes, giving us the opportunity to learn more about the tribal traditions as well as Their Majesty the King and the Queen's effort to create sustainable livelihood for the Thai mountain people. Some of these beautiful handicrafts are also available for purchase to make sure that you don't miss out on this. And that's conclude this episode of Be My Guest. I'm Wanathon Kerhong. สวัสดีค่ะ